Well, the All Blacks did what they needed to do, didn't they, against Canada? 63 points to nil, scoring 9 tries, 4 in the first half, 5 in the second half, and 3 of those first half tries coming in the first 16 minutes. A bit of a lull after that, but sometimes that happens when the score seems to be getting away on you. Steve Hansen will be pretty happy, I think, with the fact that all of his team, all of his squad now have had a run. He's been able to see some impact off the bench, particularly with Brad Weber. His 2 tries, I thought he was absolutely outstanding. I think he'll be pleased too with the form of Sonny Bill Williams. Certainly we saw some of his trademark offloads and also that wonderful little grubber kick through for Beauden Barrett to score his try. Rieko Ioane, he was slow to come into the game, I thought. A lot of pressure on him, a lot of expectation around him. He did score a nice try. He did have a try assist as well, and his work rate seemed to improve as the game went on. There's a couple of really interesting statistics out of this game. It's the 5th time the All Blacks have scored 50 points against Canada. It's also the 16th win for the All Blacks in succession at a Rugby World Cup. And Sonny Bill Williams and Sam Whitelock have played in all of those test matches. It's also the 32nd time a team has won by 60 points or more. Now this is the bit that I like. The All Blacks have achieved that feat 13 times, and that is more than Australia and England combined. A little bit of something for us to celebrate there. Within the All Blacks performance, yes, there were mistakes. Of course, there were going to be mistakes when you run up a score like that, and the ball was extremely slippery, so that's understandable. The player of the match was Richie Mo'unga. For me, the guy that really stood out though, that really shone, was Beauden Barrett. He is just so exceptional with the ball in hand. He made 16 carries, he made 7 defenders beaten, 3 clean breaks and 2 try assists. So you can't really go better than that from Beauden Barrett. I thought he was absolutely exceptional at the back there. This was always going to be a bit of a canter for the All Blacks. We knew that going in. We suspect it will be the same against Namibia in 4 days' time. And then they've got the game against Italy, and it sets them up absolutely perfectly for the quarterfinals. We've now seen everyone have a run. We're going to see the likes of the top team, I think, or not the top team, that's the wrong way to describe it, but the team I think Steve Hansen will take through to the playoffs. I think that we'll see most of them play against Namibia, and then certainly a bit of a trial run for the quarterfinals in that game against Italy. So overall, Steve Hansen will be extremely happy that he got so many of his guys out there. He'll be happy with the form of some of his guys within that performance. And more importantly, he'll be quite pleased they got through with no injuries and no red or yellow cards, which seems to be a bit of a thing at this Rugby World Cup. So the All Blacks will be happy with that performance, and they deserve to be.